Hi guys, I am Dog Abel and I decided to do a rune reading about the next 1,000 years of the moon. Because, well, we're starting to get to a position now where spaceflight is becoming, and space travel is becoming more and more of a possibility. So in the future that people may colonize the moon, mine it, go to it for holidays, you know, do whatever the heck they do. So without further ado, the rune reading. The first rune representing the past is colonise, representing creativity and passion. The next one is the present. It represents an inverted protection. It's protection that's been inverted. So inverted, it means that you've got to stand your ground and weather what's happening. Okay, so I think how that relates to me because I'm concerned that if, say, mine the moon, it might affect the way it affects the Earth. And let's face it, humans have a history of messing up environments, and we need to, I think before we get off planet, we need to get out of the habit of wrecking planets. Otherwise we're just going to wreck one and another and another and another, and we'll be like some crazy aliens that go invading everywhere. Okay, well anyway, enough rambling. No, wait. My whole channel is basically rambling. What are you doing here if you don't like rambling? Okay. The next one, okay, is hidden, so it might not be so obvious, so I'll just flip that the right way up. Is Nardal Fizz, or I think that's what brought you to question. That stands for conflict, confusion, and patience. It stands for getting through a conflict patiently. Okay, this one's also hidden, so I'll flip that. This is Winonju. It's like a little flag you put on the battlefield when you've won. Actually in this what's it called? In this case I think it would mean the little flag we planted on the moon when that the guy that went on the moon planted on it. Sorry, you know how when Neil Armstrong or whoever it was who went on the moon and they put like a little flag up there? I think that represents the flag people put on the moon. It also stands for joy and what happens when you win a battle. Okay, and the last one is Sowilo, which represents the sun. We're not going to the sun next, are we? It would be kind of weird if we colonized the sun. It's like, hey, do you want to go for a walk? It's a lovely sunny day outside. And you'll only get mildly tanned. Well, you wouldn't get mildly tanned, I don't think. You'd get absolutely roasted. You'd die in like a few seconds, if you were lucky. If not, I think it might take a bit longer. Or what? I don't know, I'm not constantly sitting around contemplating. If somebody randomly took a walk on the sun, how long would it take them to die? Well, you can contemplate that if you want, but this stands for progression. Let me just look it up in my little bookie. Success, goals, and honor. So the next 1,000 years of the moon is going to be a success. So this is the way I'm interpreting it. Currently we're getting creative and thinking about what we're going to do on the moon. And there isn't much in the past we've been dreaming about what we can do on the moon. Going to the moon, mining the moon, you know, moon related things. There isn't a lot protecting it. Conflict? People will conquer the moon and there will be a successful colony up there or something, and people will progress to colonize the moon or something, or do whatever they're going to do up there. Thank you for watching. This has been a rune reading by Dog Abel.